My name is Tim. I am the Jazzy Chemist. I am a professional chemist, but an amateur saxophone player, and I'm trying to learn to be a better jazz saxophonist. So this summer, I took some lessons. I recommend that you do that if you are trying to become a better saxophonist. And main reason I took those lessons was to work on embouchure, work on tone, work on a lot of things. But one of the things that came up in those lessons was alternate fingerings for several different notes. We've already done a video on C sharp. I want to talk about B flat today. So let me start out by playing a little piece that some of you know. It's the first couple phrases from Glenn Miller's In the Mood. Now that last piece, that ba-da-da-da-da-da, that goes C, B, B flat, A, G. So it's what we call a partial chromatic scale. We're hitting every sharp and flat on the way. And when we hit that B flat, normally what you'll do is you'll go C, B, and then the B flat is like the A, top two fingers, but the side key on your right hand, the lower side key. And it's convenient to play it that way because the next note you're going to play is the A, so you'll just remove the side key. And so that's the way we'll normally play B flat there. But there's three other ways to play B flat. If you took saxophone in middle school, they probably showed you first the way that I just played. But if your saxophone teacher was a clarinet person, you may have also learned right away the B flat where you play the B, just the index finger on your left hand, and the index finger on your right hand. So I'll play that one up against the one I played when we were playing Glenn Miller. You're going to get a little bit brighter tone out of the A with the side key than you are out of the index, but not much, and the pitch isn't very much different either. It might be enough to notice if you're playing with other people that you're in tune with. So you want to, if you're going to play alternate fingerings for songs and you're in a band with other alto saxes, you may want to talk with them about whether you're going to play those alternate fingerings. That index finger B flat is more convenient later on in the mood, the part that everybody knows. That third phrase was a different pitch than the first two. We went A, C, F, 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 and then we went B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F. So if we're playing B flat the way we played earlier, with two fingers up here and one down here, getting from that B flat to D is tough, because not only do you have to hit this one, but you've got to get off of here and get here all at the same time and get on the octave key. So I'll play it that way. See, it's hard, and it's not a very easy way to play it, especially if you haven't been practicing it that way. It's much easier to do the B flat two index finger way and then jump to D and then to F. All right, so that's two different ways to hit B flat. Because the tone and the pitch are just slightly different on the way that I've been playing it in that phrase of Glenn Miller, my teacher this summer doesn't care for that one. It discourages me from using that one, or one that's very much like it. Instead of index, you go index, middle, and you get a B flat that's easy to jump from B flat to F sharp if you have to for some reason. Compared to index. So a little bit brighter compared to A with the side key. The alternate fingering for B flat that my teacher from this summer preferred is to play just the B. But notice, if we go B, A, G, we skip this key. That key is not a key we use. It goes down when we hit the middle finger key, but it can be hit separately as well. If we play B, but instead catch that key, we get B flat. And that one's called the Biz B flat. That one feels awkward to me, and if I practiced with it a lot more, I could probably get better at it. She would prefer that I play that ba-da-na, 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 ba-da-na. When I get to the B flats, that I use that key instead of index. Index, because we get a slightly brighter tone, and we get a note that's just maybe a hair more in tune with the rest of our notes. When you're playing eighth notes, being that hair out of tune might not be that big a deal, unless, like I said, you're playing with a band and it's going to push you slightly out of tune with your other bandmates, and that may cause the hearers, your audience, to realize something's not perfect. They might not be able to tell what unless they themselves are accomplished musicians, but you want to play your notes the way that your other alto saxes are playing them. But when you're doing a solo, or you're playing in a band where you're the only wind instrument and you're the only saxophone, then this can work out really nice. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and like the video. You can comment if you have questions or things you want me to cover. Again, if you're enjoying these, go ahead and follow. A lot of my other videos are just me playing out songs that I'm practicing to be a better jazz saxophonist. I found when I'm learning new songs, I like to have someone to either listen to or play along with, so that I can kind of do a combination of sight reading and playing by ear. And some of these Lenny Niehaus songs, when I first started working on them, I couldn't find YouTube videos of people playing those. So I'm putting those out there for you. When you buy the book, it comes with a CD, but if you're playing these songs because someone's given you the sheet music and you don't have the CD, then hopefully these videos are useful to you. The main thing they're useful for to me is it's giving me something to play for. I won't be in a band again until January. We won't have any concerts until April. So knowing that I'm making this content encourages me, motivates me to practice more and to practice better and to get better faster. So that's part of the reason I'm doing this TikTok channel, is just to help me become a better saxophonist and give me that motivation to practice hard and practice well. Hope you're enjoying it. Feel free to comment, follow, like, and all those kinds of things.